Yo guys, market started to move and everything looks kind of bullish. So in this video we are going to talk a little bit about this, if this pump is sustainable, what we can expect. We're going to talk a little bit about the tokens, and at the end I have two games that if you like sci-fi, you really have to check that out. Also, a lot of people are asking me like,
wow, how are you making up with this market? Like, how you can still make profit and when this market is so fluctuating, and stay calm, level-headed?
and my answer is usually very simple. Cocaine. All right, so we have actually Bitcoin sitting on 62k, basically went up to 62,600 basically, and now we're getting a slight rejection. So here's what I think. 50 base points was really good and it is bullish for the market, but I think we're gonna get a small downfall party soon. So we see a lot of tokens performed really good. Zero basically pumped from this pre-rate cut dip. It pumped 22%. We've seen Super, another amazing coin, performs exceptionally well. But if you look everywhere on the map, it's basically green. All those tokens that show a really big sign of strength. Even IO is kind of undervalued, I think. It starts to wake up. It didn't really have a chance to pump, so I would be actually not surprised if that would be this AI play from the top coins. I'm also in Fluence, which is picking up as well. Basically everything that you can look at had some pumps, which is super bullish. But here's the thing. If you look at how often after the rate cuts we had a dump, you can see like basically in 2019 and August 1, BTC just surged 30% after the rate cut, and that's it. But September minus 25 base points, gained 7 and then dropped 25. BTC at 31st October 30% leading up to the cut, but then crashed 35 next day. So I think the next day, today or maybe tomorrow, is going to be a sell-off, because you see another in March 2020 also after plummet 45%. We were basically chopping all this time, but still from all-time high we did drop to 30% something. And usually, like if you compare it to 2021, we have that drop that we had in the middle of the bull market was basically 47%. If that shit would happen now, it would take us to even like 40, low 40s. And I know I'm not trying to be super bearish here. I've seen this market being choppy all this time. I don't see why suddenly, since we were all expecting actually the rate cuts that's gonna happen, it's not gonna do something similar again. So just keep that in mind. All the tokens look good, but I'm just doing like more aggressively. I'm taking profits more aggressively in that manner. This tweet basically shows that lately March 16th was 50 base points as well, 25% the next day. So if we're just going to dump into the, I don't know, 50s or something, high 50s, it's still going to smash the altcoins, I think, in general. So this is the first scenario. Second scenario, we might hover around this 62, 63 kind of level, and then we're gonna have something like a small alt season, and then we're gonna dump. And of course, third, that we might go straight to Valhalla, but that I think would not be healthy. I would not want to see Bitcoin suddenly like going above 70k or something, because you know, usually when they do the rate cuts, it means that they kind of like giving up. They need to like pump the economy, which is might be considered also like a bad thing, right? Like they kind of want to, you know, ease because they see like something might break. So there's definitely part of people who look at this in that certain way, and for this we have to be prepared. Basically, I know, wow, you were supposed to tell me if the market will pump or not. Nobody knows this shit, but just so you know, I'm not getting overhyped by this. If, let's say, I took profits on zero at 450, if it's going to go a little higher and I see that we have a bullish continuation, I'm just gonna buy back in. I'm risking losing maybe 5-10%, but if we go lower, I think all those coins can again get slammed, because altcoins are definitely not going to go parabolic unless Bitcoin is going to get a healthy level. So this is just my view on the market, and you do whatever, but hey, regardless, let's make money. All right, so first game that you guys should recognize, at least if you are OG gamer, you probably played EVE Online. That's basically a giant that used to have around even 200,000, 300,000 users daily in its peak. So right now we have EVE Frontier. Basically, this is a continuation of the genre. It's a space survival simulation, but they are doing some really cool stuff. There's going to be a lot of player-generated content that, thanks to blockchain, you'll be able to also monetize on. And honestly, guys, I'm pretty excited for this. I already participated in the early stages of the game, but obviously I couldn't share it in the channel because there was some agreements that I had to sign. Right now, I think that all the players that will participate, and here is the thing, on 27th of September, you can participate, you can pre-register. I'm gonna leave the link in the description for phase 4 of the playtest. And guys, this game will launch its token, and if the marketing, everything will be right, I think that a lot of old players who play normal EVE might maybe jump on this one. And previous one was success. This one is like, plot doesn't change, like the game doesn't change that much itself, although it is taking place in different part of galaxy, so the plot is a little bit different, but honestly it's super fun. You have a lot of things, like you can upgrade the ships, build a lot of stuff. If you play the first one, you will recognize this game straight up. All right, let's check the trailers, guys. I'll be honest, I'm always a sucker for a good sci-fi trailer with the good music. I'm going to shut up now so you can enjoy the trailer. You can watch it alone, you know, without me bothering you. But since I'm already here, I will tell you that the game will use layer 2, you know, Ethereum blockchain. So it's Optimism, basically, the technology from Optimism, but I think they're building their own like a chain for the game. So interesting to see how it's gonna happen. The approach to blockchain is a little bit different. The music is got, it's double kicks it. But yeah, I would definitely recommend you to check it out. I think that this game might attract a lot of people. We're seeing that, you know, approach to blockchain games is slowly changing, because we see a good quality games, and you know, this game basically has big background. Like, it used to be a really big game with a big player base, so now it's being using technology, blockchain. Might be good. And another game is basically another project from Parallel, which I mentioned so many already times in this channel. Was the card game, but now in the same setting we are going to get Colony, and alpha is coming in Q1 2025. And let's just check out what they have for us. This announcement was from yesterday. So this game is going to be on Android.
Activated.
Welcome to the Colony player. Since our last update on the game, our teams have made great progress all around. Colony is now fully playable on both iOS iOS and Android devices.
So yeah.
We have created richer worlds, expanded our avatars collection, and designed new and engaging NPCs you'll interact with. There are now many more activities and challenges waiting for you. We look forward to welcoming you to Colony very soon.
Yeah, I think this shit's going to be massive. Why? Well, first of all, they have a lot of Twitch streamers in their midst that are already playing Parallel, and Parallel seems to be like really good game. Another thing is that this concept is going to be a little bit different because you're not going to play your character. Your character is going to be basically an AI that you will have to communicate with, and I didn't see any game like that yet. Honestly, for me, if I look at the whole spectrum of games that we have, like if we see like shit that is like, let's say Ubisoft is launching and the new Star Wars is basically another big example. Like you get an open world that just sucks, that is just, you know, another product that is just grinded through the same process and just chewed and spit out for gamers to just cash out on. And we need some fresh, new, cool ideas. And usually there was a moment where indie games kind of had something to say, but those indie games not often make money, and those studios not often have enough good marketing and everything. Parallel Colony, they already are kind of successful. They really made their place in the market, and I think that Colony might be a game that is gonna make it. And with that, let's see. Token, it's still in a good buy zone if you're considering to buy this game, because it just broke the downtrend. Here it's retesting. If this bad boy is going to go to all-time high, and I see maybe in the bull market we're actually going to get higher if all the evaluations go higher, I think this might do actually even better numbers. So thanks, Drow. No worries. All right, also our avatars, I think, because you will be able to probably monetize in this game thanks to those avatars. They are right now at 0.4 ETH, and we see from activity that they actually starting slightly to pick up, but they kind of had their first big run already. Now it's kind of interesting how it's going to play out. I'm definitely not telling you to buy this avatar. I'm considering to pick one. Actually, that's one of the biggest like failures in this bull market, because I seen those guys straight after mint when they were like below 0.1 Ethereum. I was like,
what, 10k in a bear market?
Definitely, they like, it's going to be even crazy. 11k, sorry. It's going to be even like a miracle if they mint out. And they minted out, and after, I don't know, a few days or weeks, they started to pick up, and once they started to run, they didn't stop. Like they basically went to 1 ETH, which is crazy good in those times in this market. This is definitely something that I'll be watching. Definitely not a financial advice. I'm not telling you to buy this shit. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna buy that. This is highly volatile, and I don't know really what you can expect from those avatars in the game. And from last announcements, guys, well, Gameswift is still undervalued, and they had a major burn of the tokens that I already mentioned in this video. So fundamentally, this project is super sane. I really hope it will recover. So I'm still looking for this to pump, and if it starts to run with this market cap, it's going to go at least, I think, at least to 45 cents, which is 500 something percent. And I would not be surprised in a moment of when everyone is, seems like forgetting about it, this shit is going to pump. Because risk is more to the upside, I think. Of course, like I'm an ambassador for this project, although I'm not really participating in all those ambassadorial tasks. But I know the team. I've been speaking with them. I know that not only their heart but their mind is also in the right place, making this burn and taking supply that is supposed to drop on the market, basically taking out and burn. That is a super great move. So one good move. A second is that their partnership with Fetch AI, which is another for me really crazy good move, because Fetch AI is one of the like leading AI projects on the blockchain. They have a really cool tech, and I think there might actually have a lot of use cases in the future. Gameswift is, you know, implementing Fetch AI tech into the platform, allowing players to monetize on their GPU. Plus, you know, tokenomics is now healthy, and they still onboarding new games. They have a few other things that they're gonna announce. I think there's going to be really cool announcements, and like you can see from the team that they're smart. They're waiting for those marketing moves. They're not like, you know, just shooting to please all the like people in the community just because they want the token to go up. I think this might actually be still a super solid play, but of course we will find out in the future. All right, I think I mentioned everything that I wanted to say. Let's hope that end of this year is going to be good. I generally think that I see a little bit like more enthusiasm in the market. People are a little bit more optimistic. We also have token 2049. We have Solana breakpoint. Like, there are a few things that, you know, are also brewing in the background that also can make people more excited about the blockchain space. So yeah, let's hope end of the year, maybe next year, we're gonna get this finally pump that we deserve, hopefully without any like random black swan event to us all. Like, subscribe guys, helps me grow, and see you in the next one. Yo.